Why Guru, 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 why Guru। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਆਓ ਜੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਅੱਗੇ ਚੱਲੀਏ। ਲੈਟਸ ਗੋ ਅਹੈਡ। ਕਬੀਰ ਉਜਲ ਪਹਿ ਰਹਿ ਕਾਪਰੇ ਪਾਨ ਸੁਪਾਰੀ ਖਾਏ। ਕਬੀਰ ਉਜਲ ਪਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਕਾਪਰੇ। Ujjal is white or shining, right? Pan supari khaye, ekas har ke naam bin bade jam par jaye. There is another shabad which comes in Gurbani, Pan supari khadiyan mukh beediyan laiyan, har kade na chetyo, jam pakad chlaiyan, right? So pan supari, what is a pan, right? First of all, that in India, you get it actually everywhere, wherever Indians are, or other religions where or the other countries where pan is eaten. Pan is, there is a leaf, and then in the leaf there is a supari, right? It's called, I think, betel nuts. It's written here. It's a betel leaf, and I don't know whether it is a betel leaf or not, maybe, but it's one of the leaf, and then there is a supari in there. And they mix some tobacco or something else, sometimes no tobacco also, and they put a gulukand, it's a rose petal kind of a thing, and people eat it. But when you eat supari and all, your mouth, like, it will become red, lal ho jayega, hai na? If you go to India, you must have seen utte lokan ne na, khas karke if you go to UP area, Bihar area, there people eat pan a lot, and then they spit there. And if you will see in public places where the trains and buses are, bus stops or the trains, when you go to use the bathrooms, it's all red. I'm sure you guys have seen it. Even it is on the walls, it is so bad, make it so dirty. In Sikhi, there is no space of pan and supari. Just like I mentioned, pan supariyan khadiyan mukh beediyan laiyan, har kade na chetyo, jam pakad chlaiyan. It's not allowed as per Gurbani. But here, what Kabir Sahib is saying, Kabir Ujjal Pehra Kapade, kende, you have worn beautiful clothes, shiny clothes, Ujjal, chamkade hoye, right? Kende fir utton te naal te tu pan supariyan khadiyan. Kende, when you are eating pan supari, what will happen to your clothes? The stain, the red marks, the red stains of the pan supari will come, right? And your clothes will no longer be a Ujjal. But we have to take this is a literal meaning, but then there is a very, very important meaning which we all need to understand. What is Ujjal? Our mind is Ujjal, right? Sada man jehda hai na, wo Ujjal hai. Lekin ਅਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ? We do bad actions, bad karams. We are always in furne. We are always in thoughts. And Maharaj is comparing those thoughts just like the pan and supari. The stain of those thoughts are there, right? If mind is busy in different thoughts, different kind of thoughts, obviously we will be worried, will be anxious. So any tragun maya thoughts, rajogun thoughts, tamogun thoughts, sattogun thoughts, everything, anything is done without the naam and without the, other than the char padarat, it will always make our mind filthy, dirty. Just like pan supari stains will make our clothes dirty, similarly our mind will be dirty. That's what Maharaj is saying. Ekas har ke naam bin badde jam par jahe. Kende jin te fir ki hoega? What will happen? What will happen if we are not chanting the Naam. If we are not, if our mind is only connected with Pan and Supari, means our mind is connected with desires, mind is connected with Ankar, mind is connected with lust, greed, anger, attachment, right? Anxiety, depression, worries. What will happen then? Then our mind will be dirty. But to remove that dirt, to remove that filth, we have to connect our mind with the Naam. ਫਸਟ ਅਖਰੀ ਨਾਮ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਨਾਮ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕਨੈਕਟ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਕੀ ਹੋਏਗਾ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਅਗਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ if we don't do it, if we don't connect our mind with the naam, what will happen? Then the jam will come and they will beat us, but they will tie us up and they will take us to the jumper, right, where we will get the punishment, right? So it's very very important that we understand this thing. With the Vishay Vikar, with the desires and all Tragun Maya stuff, what happens? Initially, it looks good. Now, in India, where, pan, supari, pan masala, tobacco chewing, and all that stuff was very, very common, that they even permitted the advertisement on the TV with the caution that chewing tobacco is injurious to your health, right? Even in that, now they are spending the money on the research and in funding, the treatment for the cancer, because all these things can give you a cancer, the mouth cancer, throat cancer, right? People can't even speak with the cigarettes and all, right? And with the mouth cancer, the suparis and the tobacco chewing can do that. That's why it is banned. So it's not, here there is an example. All the Bhagats and Guru Sahibaan were on the same page. So if somebody is telling us that doing drugs is okay, no, it's not okay, right? Not only Guru Sahibaan has told us, I mean, there is a story, you guys must have heard it, that Guru Gobind Singh Ji's Koda, horse, was not even going inside at one place. And Guru Gobind Singh Ji was like, what's happening to my horse? But he knew that why Koda is not going, because there was a tobacco fields there. Tobacco fields were there. And even the horse of Guru Gobind Singh Ji was not going there. So it's not okay at all. Similarly, this lust, greed, anger, attachment, or anything we do worldly, it might bring a taste at the first time, but it end up in giving us a bad taste or a problem, a pain. ਅਸੀਂ ਹਰ ਚੀਜ਼ ਨਾ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸੁੱਖ ਕਰਕੇ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸੁੱਖ ਮਿਲੇ, ਚੰਗੀ ਰੋਟੀ, ਨਸ਼ਾ ਨੁਸ਼ਾ ਵੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਨਾ ਸੁੱਖ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਮਨ ਸਾਡਾ ਸਹਿਜ ਚ ਆ ਜਾਏ, ਸੁੱਖ ਮਿਲ ਜਾਏ, ਨਸ਼ੇ ਪੱਤੇ ਕਰਕੇ, ਬਟ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕੀ ਹੈ, ਉਹ ਸੁੱਖ ਤੇ ਥੋੜੀ ਦੇਰ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਮਿਲਦਾ, ਬਾਅਦ ਚੋਂ ਦੁੱਖ ਬਣ ਜਾਂਦਾ. First, we definitely, with all these things, we get a temporary sukh, but after that, it becomes all the pain. So that's why Maharaj is saying, Ekas har ke naam bin. Naam to bagair, without naam, it is all food, all filth, right? That's why whenever we are doing any work also, we should not forget Vaheguru. Because without Vaheguru, everything is just like a pan supari. It's just like a drugs. It is a drug. Just think about it, right? Some people get into, even the soda, even the tea, even the coffee. We all have, right? Even I drink coffee, right? Sometimes, like first thing in the morning, what we do is, I have addiction of coffee or something. Let's, let's drink a coffee in a breakfast, right? Let's have a tea, everything we make it an addiction, right? But over doing that thing will always end up in a pain, always become a dukh, right? So there are a lot of things which are connected with coffee, tea, and all that stuff. If you become addicted with it, if you can't live without it, never make any food or drink or anything addictive so that you can't live without it. No, never make it that way. ਕਿਆ ਨਾ ਹੋਵੇ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਹੋ ਵੀ ਮੈਂ ਤੇ ਸਵੇਰੇ ਜਿੰਨੀ ਦੇਰ ਤੱਕ ਕਾਫੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਨਾ ਪੀਣੀ ਤੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਜਾਗ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦੀ. ਕਿਉਂ? Why? That means for you the coffee is more important, naam is not important, because the first thing which we should do when we get up is we should jap naam. Starting from the bed. Why, Guru? Why, Guru? Why, Guru? Why it is important that when we wake up and we do Simran? Why? Because Manmukh, Gurumukh, anybody, when you are waking up, what is happening? You are coming from Vaiguruji's lap. You are coming back in this world, Dragon Maya world. And who rules this world? The Kal rule this world. The 5 thieves rule this world. And immediately they will attack us. But we don't want them to attack us. So what we should do? Why, Guru, why, Guru? Or people who hear the Shabad, they should focus on the Shabad. Why, Guru, why, Guru, why, Guru? That's what we need to do. That is how we keep the filth away from us, the thoughts away from us, the pan supari away from us. Right? So we have to be very, very careful on what we do, how we live our life. And see, Maharaj is saying this, Kabir beda jar jara, foote chenk hajar, harue harue, tir gaye, dube jin sir par. Kabir beda jar jara. What is the beda? In literal sense, beda is a ship or a boat, whatever you want to say. But here Maharaj is referring to again our physical body. Kabir beda jarjara foote 6,000. So if the boat is in the ocean and it has so many holes, what will happen? The water will come inside the boat. But if there is a boat which has so many holes but the weight on the boat is less, then what will happen? Water will come slowly because the weight on the boat, it's a physics, right? The weight of it all depends how much weight we have, right, on that boat. So the same thing Maharaj is saying. Maharaj is saying, ਸਾਡੇ ਸ਼ਰੀਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਹੁਤ ਛੇਕ ਨੇ, meaning we have done lot of vikars. We have done lot of bad thoughts. We have lot of bad thoughts. And that they are the holes, are all the bad karmas which we have done. They are all the holes, right? So Maharaj is saying, what we should do, we all have that. We should do harue harue tir gaye dube jin sir par. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹੌਲੀ ਹੌਲੀ ਨਾ ਸਹਿਜ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਆਪਣੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਬਤਾਓ ਤੇ ਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ like break your connection with your indriyas, with your senses, break your connection with the physical needs of your body, because understand that you are not this physical body, you live in this physical body. It's just like a boat, a temporary boat which we got. So ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹਰੂਏ ਹਰੇ ਹੌਲੀ ਹੌਲੀ ਕਰਕੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਹਿਜ ਸਹਿਜ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਜੀਵੋ. Don't have so many desires, don't have so many things in your life that you're so much connected with this physical body. If you will do that, then you will cross the ocean of fire, this Maya, the Pav Sagar, right? This scary ocean. We will cross this together in a Sangat. But though the people who will sink will be whose desires are not done. They still have desires left. They still have Ichama left, right? Trishna left. And Maharaj says, Trishna bujhe harkena. Desires can only go away when we will jap Naam. Without japping Naam, desires will not go away. And we have to do what Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji tells us. Bani Guru, Guru hai Bani, which Bani Amrit Sare, Guru Bani kahe, Sevak Janamane. Kende Gurbani kendi hai. The Sevak ne ki karna hunda? What we have to do is Sevak Jan Mane. We do what Gurbani tells us. The fir ki hoega? What will happen then? Partak Guru Nishtare. Then definitely we will have a darshan of Vaheguru Sache Pasha. But the condition is there. We have to do what Gurbani says. We don't have to challenge it. The problem is we challenge Gurbani also. Gurbani is very clear on this. Gurbani is telling us, Japota eko nama. Or nirafal kam. And the kise hor kam de naal, any work you are not going to get anything out of it. Only thing you should do is Japota eko nama. Harue harue tir gaye. Fir ki hoega? We will cross this ocean. Harue harue. Sehje sehje. Sehje sehje. Apa. Lekin agar sade karma da par, desires the weight, like if we have so much weight of our desires on our head, we will sink down. We will not be able to cross. We'll have to come back again in this world. And trust me, there's no surety that we're going to come back as a human being. Rather, there are remote chances that we are going to come back as a human being. Mostly we are going to go in the Churasi Lakh. This because this is our chance. Kal Yug is the chance. Before we still had some Samparosa because it was a Satyug. After Satyug, Treta came. When you Treta came, okay, maybe if not in Satyug again, in Treta Yug, we'll get another birth. In Dwapar, maybe still there are chances. After Treta, we'll get a birth in Dwapar. After Dwapar, Kal Yug. But this is the last Yug. This is the Yug jithe nibeda hona. Gurbani says that this is the Yug when the decision is going to happen. So don't think we are going to get another life. Don't rely on that theory at this point of time. Say, this is my only chance. Because we don't know what's going to happen. It all depends on Vaiguruji. This is the only chance which we have. कहते फिर की होएगा? What will happen when we keep on doing the bad karams? We keep on putting more weight over our boat. Keep on putting more weight on our boat. A boat is going to sink, right? But once it sink when we are dead, as in the physical death, what will happen? Maharaj says, Kabir, hard jare, jo lakri, kes jare jo kaas, e jag jarta dekh ke, payo Kabir udas. Maharaj says, wasted their life, useless. They didn't do anything what was told to them. What was told to us? Japota eko nama. Or nirafal kama. Every other work is not important. What is important is naam. But we kept on doing other things. We didn't jap naam. We didn't remember Vaiguru. No, we are already dead. We don't have to wait for our death. When we have forgotten about the naam, forgotten about the Vaiguru, already in the dead situation. फिर कहते महाराज की होएगा? What will happen? And then hard jare jo lakri. Hard as in haddiyan. Bones. The bones will be burnt just like a wood is burnt. Case, as in our hair, they will burn like a grass. Right? ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਇਹ ਸਾਡਾ ਹਾਲ ਹੋਣਾ. ਸ਼ਰੀਰ ਸਾਡਾ ਖਤਮ ਹੋ ਜਾਣਾ. ਉਹੀ ਸ਼ਰੀਰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਿਆ ਸੀ ਨਾਮ ਜਪਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ, ਰੱਬ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ, ਉਹਨੇ ਸੜ ਕੇ ਸਵਾਹ ਹੋ ਜਾਣਾ. ਭਈ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਤ ਮਾਨਕ ਦੇ ਹੁਰੀਆ, ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਮਿਲਨ ਕੀ ਇਹ ਤੇਰੀ ਬਰੀਆ, ਅਵਰ ਕਾਜ ਤੇਰੇ ਕਿਤੇ ਨਾ ਕਾਮ, ਮਿਲ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਪਚ ਕੇਵਲ ਨਾਮ. That's why we got this body. We got this body so that we can come in the sangat and jap naam and get merged back to our source. Right? But what we are doing, we are putting the stains on us of pan, supari, right? Meaning the bad karams, bad actions, thoughts and all. Kabir Sahib says, "E jag jarta dekh ke payo Kabir udas." Kende main udas ho gaya. Kende I am upset looking at what people are doing. They are not caring about this valuable life. हीरा जैसे जन्म है कोडी बदलियो हारे हारे. Kende this birth was like a hira, like a jewel, like a diamond. It was like a diamond. This janam, this birth which we have got is like a diamond. And we are losing this for Kaudiyan. ਕੌਡੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਭਾਅ ਆਪਾਂ ਵੇਚਤੀ। ਕੌਡੀਆਂ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਜੀ? Nothing, priceless. By focusing on lust, greed, anger, attachment, desires, ego, है ना, मैं मेरे तो वधिया कोई नहीं, I'm the best one. But Kabir Sahib says, I'm very sad looking at this situation. This is very sad that we are wasting our time in all these things. Yeah, I mean, in worldly life, there are days where we can miss the Sangat and all. But when we keep on missing the Sangat, it becomes a very slippery slope. Even when you don't have any emergency worldly situation, you still think of, maybe I should not go to the Sangat today. It's the same thing, it is repeating in the Sangat. And the message is the same. Why I need to go again and again? The answer to that is why we need to eat roti or the food again and again. ਆਪਾਂ ਰੋਟੀ ਕਿਉਂ ਰੋਜ਼ ਖਾਂਦੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਹਰ ਵਾਰੀ? ਇਸ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਬਾਣੀ ਪੜ੍ਹਨੀ, ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕਰਨਾ, ਸੰਗਤ 'ਚ ਜਾਣਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਇੰਪੋਰਟੈਂਟ ਹੈ, very important. You will just do Simran, let's say. What will happen? We are not getting, we are not asking our Guru Sahib our lifestyle. We don't know what's happening. We forget. Human person, ਖਾਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਬਾਣੀ ਦੇ ਮਾਮਲੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇ ਬੜੀ ਛੇਤੀ ਲੋਕੀ ਭੁੱਲ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਰੱਬ ਦੇ ਰਸਤੇ ਤੇ ਨਾ. If that pyas is not there, if that thirst in meeting Vaheguru is not there, if that hunger is not there, then it's just a small thing. Hunger of Naam, thirst of Naam. And it's not very important. Right? I mean, we all here in this group, we are all trying to meet Vaheguru. We have seen Vaheguru but not merged in the Vaheguru. People are in different stages, right? But if you talk about this with a common person on the street, maybe they will not be interested at all in all these things. For them, it doesn't matter. And we are so lucky, we are so fortunate कि ਇਹ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਿਖਾਉਂਦੀ ਪਈ ਹੈ, that we are learning from Gurbani Guru. It's a very fortunate thing. People sometimes die without getting this message. Or you can say, they actually, what I've seen and what I believe is everybody gets a chance to go through this path. But most of the people, they say no. Because we have so many thugs here in this world, fake saints, because they connect with themselves and the agenda is to earn the money. And that's why people sometimes disconnect with the actual spiritual path. Vaheguru Ji doesn't need your money. So why you give the money to the sons and all? Yes, we put the money in the Golak. That should be used for maintenance of the Gurdwara Sahib and all the programs which they do, or langar and all that stuff. But giving the money to individual who has all these arms, these hands, these legs and everything, why we give it to individuals anyway? Because Gurbani's principle is kirt karo. हाँ कोई शरीर ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ problem ਆ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ, some people get into some things, right? Something bad, some accident happens, those things happen. That's a different thing. Then we can support them, right? But other than that, koi banda hatta katta, they have everything, why do we need to support them? There is no work which is a lowly work, right? Cleaning, driving, some people say, oh, I'm Uber driving, I'm embarrassed to drive Uber, I used to be an IT guy. Why? क्यों तुसी शर्म करते हो, है ना? Every work is a good work. Otherwise, but remember, I know people who are like master's degree holders and all, but they want to be a drivers and all, because they don't want to get disconnected with Vaheguru. They say whenever we are driving and all that stuff, nobody disturbs us or anything. We are just connected with Vaheguru all the time. Some truck drivers also. They don't want to do anything else. They just want to do Vaheguru. It's the best way. Actually, I know so many good Gursikhs, Chaddi Kala wale, who drive trucks. They get good money also. But the aim of the life is meeting Vaheguru. Remember that. What we should ask from Vaheguru? Naam, Vintud Horje, Mangana, Ser Dukha ke Dukh. Other than Vaheguru, anything will do will give us a dukh. Short-term dukh, long-term dukh will be there. Only with the Naam, the dukh will erase. The pain will erase. Happiness will be always there. But that will be only with the Naam. Aoji, let's also try and go in a happy mode, in a Sahaj mode, right? First we do loud Simran, and slowly we go in Sahaj. We keep on going inside. ਆਪਾਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਬੈਕਰੀ ਬਾਣੀ ਚ ਕਰਨਾ, ਫਿਰ ਮਧਮਾ ਚ, ਫਿਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਅੰਤਰਗਤ ਹੋ ਜਾਣਾ. Loud, medium, slow inside. ठीक है? आओ जी ਆਪਾਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰੀਏ. Let's start. Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru,